we have noticed that as we're having very many projects coming in Uganda, especially to support the Vision 2040, there are some segments that have not been addressed largely, and this is the social impacts that happen, especially with the communities that are being affected by these projects. So ActionAid Uganda, in partnership with other CSOs and the Ministry of Gender, we are advocating for the social impact and assessment bill that has been in the shelves since 2017, but still needs advocacy for it to be passed as an act. And because of that, ActionAid has been able to work with other stakeholders to ensure that we have the act. We have the bill turned into an act. Reason being that looking at the different communities that we work with, we have had there's a lot of environmental impact assessment work that has been done, but less of the social impact assessment that has been done. And yet at the end of the day, the communities are still being affected. Their social lives are affected, their cultural lives are affected, their livelihood is affected, and even their food security is also affected. So it is to this extent that ActionAid Uganda is working with Ministry of Gender to ensure and advocate that we have the social impact assessment bill being tabled at the floor of Parliament, and it's being passed into a bill, into an act of Parliament. We have also worked hand in hand with the members of Parliament to support us to table this bill onto the floor of Parliament, and we are hoping that through this advocacy we shall be able to have the bill turned into the act, and it will be able to support the affected communities that are facing these large-scale projects that are coming up and that are happening in our country, Uganda.
To our honorable members of Parliament, I would ask of them to be our advocates with their colleagues, and I think as members of Parliament, depending on the committee where you sit, you can demand for this bill that, we've been waiting for this, all these issues are happening, where is this bill?
Although the bill has not come to us, but it is good you have invited us. We are now starting learning so that the time it comes to Parliament, we shall be really ready to work.
Not only that, because of the quarry and because of the blasting of the rocks, big rocks have been are now spread out in people's gardens. So it means that their crops are being affected, and they cannot even be able to plant and get food. That is already issues of food insecurity.
And I heard you talking about even the Kawege Road where the Chinese impregnated our girls. Some of those girls were workers, working with serving maybe food, doing a lot of work with the project members, with the project, the company itself. So when you are looking at the details, please capture issues to do with decent work.
Was saying that one of the things that it misses is to explicitly take into consideration some of the gender consideration, yet the proposed areas of assessment have gender impacts and can therefore give rise to gender concerns.
Definitely it's projects in the transport sector, in the agriculture sector, in the mining sector that directly impact on the communities.
So I believe this bill is taking on the social aspect and it will be incorporated into the science and development projects.
I have a company at my constituency. I represent a bit of the North Central District, and I fought the war from 2021 since I joined Parliament, but I'm happy to be here at the right time. There's a road from Rohingya, a part Lira going to Acholpu. It has given us, we are happy for development, but at the same time the locals are suffering.
Thank you for involving us. We shall give you all the support you need and keep on tipping us for God and my country.